Oh, right. Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to be talking about a recent development. Well, there's been a ton. Dana White came out and just dropped a ton of fight news. I believe it was this past Wednesday. And probably the biggest news to me, at least, is that Ilya Topuria vacated his title. So he's moving up to 145 to 155 now, giving up the 145 title. At first, I thought it was just something he wanted to do because he was talking about, like, early on, he said he wants to retire by like 32. So I kind of figured, like, okay, he vacated because he beat Volk, he beat Holloway, knocked them both out. And then he wants to go up to 155, get the title, and then retire probably after a defense or two. But then I forgot who said it, Diego Lopez or something. Somebody said that apparently Dana White's telling all the champions that there's no more double champs. If you want to go up in weight class, you got to give up your title and then go up. And honestly, I like that. It's fun to have a double champion, but they just physically can't defend the title enough to keep two divisions active. And because of that, I think it makes a lot of sense to not allow double champs. Get your title, defend it, and then if you're really that good and you really want to, move up and go get another title. You don't have to have two at the same time. And I agree with that decision, honestly. But Ilya moving up is so crazy for a few reasons. I would have liked him to be at 145 a little longer. Yeah, you took out two legends, two of the greatest of all time. But why not just defend a few more times, Take out Diego Lopez, take out Movsar Evloev, maybe one more guy, leave no questions left, and that's it, and then move up. But I guess he's trying to move his career along. Maybe I heard maybe the weight cut is tough for him. I think that's what Dana said. So maybe it's just that. He's a little small for 155, but he's a really strong dude. He's very physical. I doubt he's going to struggle too much with it. So, yeah, I would have really liked to see the Diego Lopez fight, though, even though I think he would have beat him pretty hard. It would have been fun. Now he's moving up. They haven't said who his opponent is, and Dana was kind of just saying he doesn't want to say yet because they don't have it done for sure. And I mean, I think we all assumed it's Islam because why the hell would he give up his title and move up and not fight Islam immediately? But Islam's manager was talking about it also, and he was like, "Oh, but he has to fight somebody first, somebody at lightweight." So now I'm starting to wonder, like, is that why Dana didn't want to say it? Because maybe Topuria is not fighting Islam right away. Maybe they're doing him versus like Poirier for Poirier's retirement fight. That would be so fun, but poor Poirier, because that's a tough fight to retire with. And yeah, I mean, that would make some sense, I guess, make him deserve it, even though I think he already deserves it just for how good he is to Poirier. But it wouldn't be that crazy. And then have Islam fight either Tsarukian, but Dana said that's not happening next. So I guess maybe Charles. But I think logically it just doesn't make sense to me that Ilya would have left and not fought Islam. So I think he's going to go straight for the title. Personally, I think they're going to announce it at some point, maybe for like the fight week, international fight week. We'll see. But that would be such a good fight. And honestly, at first I was like, Islam's going to be too much. Islam's going to be too much. But now I'm starting to think Ilya might be able to get it done, and I'll probably have a bet on him. I think the line's already up. Ilya's like plus 250 or plus 225. It's like a futures line on Bet Online. Well, you guys saw that live on camera. That's crazy. And yeah, I feel like that's a pretty decent line. I think there's some value on Topuria there. I think he can make that fight really difficult. So I'm really excited about that. And then stepping in for the actual, like now there it's a vacant featherweight title. It's going to be, I think, UFC 315. I don't remember off the top of my head. It's going to be Volk versus Diego Lopez for it, and that's going to be a sick fight. I'm really excited for that one. I'll probably do a separate video to really talk about it, but I feel like Volk's going to cook him personally. If he doesn't get like chinned again, which is always possible with Diego Lopez, I feel like Volk's going to cook. But his video is about Topuria and him vacating, and yeah, I really wish he would have defended a little longer, especially with Lerone Murphy looking really good recently. Would have liked to see that fight. I think that was a really high level fight that could have happened. But 155 will be good. He'll go up, fight Islam. If he beats Islam, they'll have a rematch. Then maybe if he beats him again, he'll fight like a Charles or a Armin, and then we'll probably retire. So interesting stuff coming from Dana. Interesting stuff coming from Ilya. And yeah, make sure to keep an eye on my channel. I'll be dropping out a bunch of new stuff. I'll be talking about all this fight news, all the stuff Dana was announcing. He said so much, and I was sitting there going crazy. My fiance was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Ilya's moving up. He's gonna fight Islam," and then telling her about all the other stuff. But all right, guys, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.